Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Tarot Noir, and I am your intuitive tarot reader, Tarot D, aka TAB. You already know what time it is, and if you're new to the channel, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Okay, how is everyone doing today? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are blessed and protected as always and safe. Okay, today we are going to do a reading on the young Dolph murder trial. I don't even think I'm allowed to say the M word on YouTube. The trial, the young Dolph trial. Okay, the verdict came out. Hernandez Galvan, not guilty. That was the verdict today. But before we get started, I would like to thank my ancestors, my passed on loved ones, my deities, my spirit guides. I thank you for your protection, wisdom. I thank you for your direction. I thank you for my abundance. I thank you for my happiness. Thank you for repelling and removing negative energies and entities away from me. I am so grateful for your protection. We are one. Okay. Um, my videos are for adults only, and all readings on these channels, on this channel, is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Yeah, so let's get into this. This is a young Dolph reading, trial reading. The trial ended today, and Hernandez Gavan was found not guilty on all counts. All counts. First of all, let's send our condolences to the family. This is still a tough time, even though it's been, I think, 3-4 years. It's still fresh in their mind. They had to relive everything um, in that trial, whether they were there or not. I'm pretty sure they were watching. Um, we're going to get into the cards and just see exactly what is happening. What is going to happen after this? You know, not guilty on all charges. Let's see what the cards have to say. This is the Lost Hollow deck. This is the second edition into my Neon deck. This is the second addition to that. Hmm. Wow. Okay. We got a priestess. We got a queen of wands. High priestess, queen of wands. Strength. Oh. Prince of wands. And the king of swords. Okay. I have this queen of wands energy. This could possibly be um the wife of young Dolph. Okay. The mother of his children. I feel her energy in this reading so much. This is definitely high priestess. In a way, I felt like she knew that this verdict was going to come out like this. Okay. Priestess card is all about all knowing, trust, and intuition. She knew something wasn't right. Something wasn't going to go right. They got two of the guys out of the three. Okay. If you don't know who Young Dolph is, this is a rapper. Okay. He was gunned down in Memphis a few days before Thanksgiving. It was just a tragic situation, just tragedy. And people back then suspected Yo Gotti and Big Jook, which is his brother, who also passed away and was gunned down last February. People of Memphis suspected that this had something to do with Big Jook and Yo Gotti. Okay, I feel like Dolph's wife knew this verdict was going to come out like this. She knew. She knew. Okay. but she's tapping into her inner strength. Okay. This is definitely not the verdict that they were expecting. I wouldn't be surprised. You shouldn't be surprised. They was not expecting this type of verdict. They wanted all three. Okay. So just tapping into the inner strength. This is tough. This is definitely a low blow to the family. Okay. The advice for her here is to tap into inner strength. This is not easy. This is not easy. Okay. Taming your emotions because your lover was gunned down, the father of your children was gunned down, and not having that whole justice rule in your favor. I can just only imagine what she's thinking and how she's feeling and how the family is feeling right now. Okay. It's just devastating. This Prince of Wands, I strongly believe this Prince of Wands is hot-head, tempered, very high tempered. Um, I really feel this energy is someone of the CMG crew. It looks like this person is running away. Okay. It looks like this person is rolling out. He's in a wheelchair. Okay. Running. Okay. And then we have the King of Swords that's watching. Okay. And the King of Swords is all about truth. This situation is not over. Someone is going to come after this King of Wands, the CMG member. Okay. I'm not going to give that person no clout on my channel. If you know and you understand the language, you understand who this is. Someone was reported to have left the country. And I feel like this Gemini King of Swords energy is watching. And it almost seemed like they're going after this Prince of Wands, the truth, and they're coming with the truth. Okay. So this person is running. This person on the run. This person is coming after that person. Just put it that way. Okay. I have to be very careful about the wording on the channel, on the YouTube channel, because they will strike your channel down for saying the wrong thing. The moon, yeah, illusions, the lies, yeah. So, this moon card is about lies, deception. Okay. This could possibly be the energy of Hernandez, because in this trial, so much was exposed. The girlfriend of Cornelius was on the stand, and she basically kind of made it worse for everybody because she lied about some stuff, and they played what she told the cops before they played it to her in the courtroom. So everybody heard what she had to say in the lies that was told. The bad thing about a trial is that, you do want justice. That's the ultimate goal. But other things get exposed during that trial. And now that he's out, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a conflict there. Okay. So I'm feeling like this moon energy is like an unseen conflict that's boiling in the background now, because they expected him to be guilty. They expected him to do life, and he got out. He got off. King of Pentacles, money. Money. This illusion about money. Okay. It could be the bounty that I'm gonna put this over here. It could be the bounty that was placed on young Dolph's head. He had a bounty of $100,000. Something about this money right here is off here. The illusions. Yeah. This is definitely a sticky situation. We got oppression, the Ten of Wands, burden. Okay. This is just an uphill battle. Yes, Hernandez got off, but the trial then came out now. People know what happened. He's going to be faced, even though the court said and the jury said not guilty. He now is a free man. Now he has to deal with the people, the fans, the family. So is he still going to be faced against the pressure? He's still going to have some issues because now the whole world knows the detail of the case. So there's going to be conflict there. Yeah, two of wands, influence. Yeah, influence, betrayal. Yeah, it's some stuff. It's some extra stuff that I think Galvan did not know. And he was taking mental notes. Okay. Who really influenced the hit? Heartbroken, betrayed. Somebody betrayed him, and it had something to do with this money. It had something to do with this Prince of Wands over here because this Prince of Wands is just taking off. He gone. He gone. Okay. I'm going to go into the next phase of the situation, and that's the Big Jook. I have a question about Big Jook because he was targeted in February. And my question is, was he targeted to make this case sway in the way that it did? Because they know that if Jook is not alive, they can't question him. Judgment. See that? Judgment card. He called the shot. That got exposed. We know that. Holding on. Four of Pentacles. Trying to hold on to that fame. This was definitely about putting CMG on the map, putting them in a higher predicament. And they knew they had to get rid of Dolph to do that because PRE was up. And it's still up, but it's just, they were on their way up. So, um, watching the situation. Okay, so he sat back and watched. Okay, he made the call. That part of the case, from what the cards are telling me, that's true. That Big Jig made that call, but I feel like he was influenced behind his decision. What was the main decision of him, ordering this hit on Dolph? Like, what was it what was the straw that broke the camel's back? The world. Yeah. Okay. Tower. They just wanted him gone. They just wanted him gone. Because he was about to open so many opportunities. They just wanted him gone. Simply because he had more opportunities and he was self-made. So that is true. The judgment is yes, Big Jook had a lot to do with that. But I also take this as hold on, watching. Keep watching, hold on. Four Pentacles holding on, the man is holding on sideways. It's almost like the situation is not over. The situation is not over. People could be watching Hernandez. What is in the future for Hernandez after this? Like, what is in the future for Hernandez? What does his future look like now that he's a free man? Two of Cups, okay. New beginning, temperance, patience, Prince of Swords. Oh, Um, he's thinking that he's going to repair his life and get stuff right. This was a wake up call for Hernandez, this whole case situation. He's much more grateful. Who wouldn't be? His life was on the line. Patience, balancing out. But this came out. Prince of Swords is racing back towards, which goes back to this King of Swords and this Prince of Wands. There's some unfinished business. The star is tilted. So this is a celebrity tilting. Okay. I feel like Hernandez want to have a conversation. I feel like he needs to have a conversation with someone because the lies have been exposed in the case. Something was off and he took a mental note of that. He's coming to talk to somebody. Right now he's focused on his love life, his kids, a new beginning. The Prince of Pentacles is Princess of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. That's a new beginning. Getting his money back right, being patient. You know, he's just thankful to get off the hook. But he needs to have a conversation. He wants to talk to someone in reference to the money part and the lies that were told in court. Yeah, there's something that needs to be rectified. And he's coming back real quick. When he calms down, he has an agenda. He need to go talk to somebody. And he's racing towards that person too. Let's see what the Oracle has to say about this Galvan in the third eye. Clarity. Third eye. I'm hitting it right on the nail. I'm hitting it right on the nail. That's confirmation. Third eye. Third eye is open. Spirit is here. Summer growth. Okay. What about this summer growth? What else will we find out? Wish fulfillment. Okay. Maybe possibly something coming out. Something's going to happen. Stability, harmony, flow, lack and doubt. Making something whole again. Lost, fragmented. Okay, so really the energy that I'm pulling out is that there is more to come, maybe in the future, maybe in by next summer growth in this situation. Um, I do feel that justice will be served, but it's going to be within the next year, within next summer. Hernandez has a whole new doubt, a whole new look on life right now. This case may have very well, I'm not saying changed the man, but made him open his eyes to see what's more important. So he's taking this as a new beginning. Lesson learned here. This is the energy that I'm pulling on for Hernandez. That's what I'm pulling on. I also feel like justice will be served. There's something else coming though. Something else coming. Separation, spirit guides. Yeah, somebody is definitely going to make this situation right in the justice situation. I feel like justice is going to be served. Justice is going to be served some kind of way. Some kind of way. And it has to do with this Prince of Wands that he want to talk to. Okay? This Prince of Wands feel like, I'm looking at the card, he feel like he could just skedaddle and get up out of here. That's not how this is going to go. We are going to hear more from this situation. Let me go into the Egyptian oracle. Spirit guides. It's not over. This Ace of Fire represents the Ace of Wands in the deck, and normally it's a new beginning, but it's upside down. This is letting me know this is going to be a longing time for justice, okay? Letting me know that this situation is not over. We're going to hear more. There's going to be movement in the summer, okay? Wish fulfillment. What do we want? Justice. So I really strongly feel that it's not over. Spirit guides are saying it's not over. It's not over. There's more. There's more at play here. We're going to hear more in reference to this. Something is going to be revealed with this Prince of Wands here. Oh, it's a conversation. Truth and fairness, justice. Yes, justice is coming. This situation is not over. Okay, that's all I need to see. Resourcefulness. Okay. The information that was released in the trial, and everybody gave their testimony in the young doc situation. I feel like Hernandez, in his mind, got information that he didn't know about. There were some things that was said on the stand between the two other guys, the girlfriend. There were some things that was said, and he took a mental note of it. He is coming to talk to this Prince of Wands. Ain't no way, ain't no running from this. And the truth is going to be revealed. Justice will be served. We are going to hear more. This is not the end of the young Dolph situation. Justice will come full circle. I strongly believe that. Now that Hernandez got off and he knows the truth, he knows exactly what he needs to do, or whatever, whoever he needs to talk to. A lot of people wanted Galvan to be locked up simply because, this was a tragedy. We want the person that did this and the people who did this to be in jail as a fan, as the family. We want him to be serving time. Okay? That's what the fans want, because they just want to know that this person is behind bars, whoever did this to young Dolph. But the truth is the truth. And he was misled and lied. There's some lies here that he didn't know about until he went through this trial. And he's going to make sure he try to get this situation right. But he's coming to talk to this Prince of Wands. It ain't no running from it. May not be right away. Like I said, growth next summer. Justice will be served. This may come ahead within the next year. But something definitely will be revealed between this Prince of Wands and the Prince of Swords and this King of Swords. Both facing this Prince of Wands. Somebody's going to have a conversation in reference to this money situation and in reference to this case and what they now know, resourcefulness, what they now know about this case. Okay? Justice will come to this family. Just give it a little bit more time. The show is not over. Okay? And that concludes the Young Dolph reading, murder trial reading. If you like the content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I drop the next video. Okay? You guys stay safe, stay blessed, and make sure you keep your spiritual protection on. Have a wonderful night.